Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today I have some exciting stuff to share with you all. First, we've got the version 76 release notes and status, and then I am also going to share a redemption code, which is going to allow the first 500 people who try to redeem it 500 gems plus 10 epic troop tokens. If you are the type of person to just skip around and try to find that code, then definitely go for that. I do hope that you check out this video and my channel. I put out all sorts of content, including my twice a week war hits, my daily raid tournament battles, strategy videos, informational videos like this. So you will definitely see all different types of content from my channel. Real quick, before we get started, if you do enjoy this video or find it helpful, hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and turn that notification bell on so you can be alerted of when I drop new content. All right, so when you open up the game, you will have the option of clicking on this in your inbox, but I want to go through this in detail. It does say that it is fully released on both Android and Apple products. I did notice that when I went into the troop portal summon that it did not show the odds for the new legendary troops. So it is possible that that may not get pushed out fully until next week. So just be aware of that. The first part of the version 76 release notes is going to be about the updated Magic Tower event. If you have been living under a rock, then you may not know this, but a lot of people are already aware there is going to be a new Magic Carpet family. Their family bonus is going to have a 10, 20, or 30% chance to grant 5% mana to all allies when this hero casts their special skill. Heroes of this family have flight momentum. They will start with full flight momentum at the end of each turn, and when taking damage, the hero loses a small amount of flight momentum. When casting their special skill, heroes gain flight momentum. Slower heroes gain increased amount of flight momentum. So this is definitely an interesting concept because it's almost the reverse of the Construct Core and Molten Core families, where they gain that core when they get hit. These heroes are actually going to lose this flight momentum as they get hit. They are going to have new passive skills, mana on damage received. When this character receives direct damage from special skill or normal attacks, they receive 1% mana, maximum of 5% mana gain per turn. Flight momentum, if this character has any amount of flight momentum, they receive up to 20% mana generation and up to plus 5% extra chance to dodge. The effects diminish the less flight momentum the character has. Stop mega minions. Enemy mega minions cannot attack or use ability. Disable minions is renamed to stop minions to match the naming of this passive skill. So that is going to be a huge nerf against these Garrison Guard family members who start off with those mega minions and get those strong mega minions after. I think it's going to be more useful against the mega minions that give the bleed damage, or heroes like Armand Moncharmin who put enemies to sleep. It could also have an effect on those stronger mega minions that safely cleanse one status ailment at the end of each turn, like Rosalind or Kolya or Maisie, but at least they're mega minions where they have 65% health. It'll still add quite a big of a buffer to them. The heroes that give the bleed damage for ones like Shimmer Scale or Frostsnout or Archibald, those ones only have 35% health, so it's definitely a smaller amount of health. So definitely going to be interesting to see how that plays out in the game. The new heroes in the Magic Carpet family for Legendary, there's going to be 6 total ones. You can see them here. There's going to be 1 epic and 1 rare hero. There's also going to be 3 heroes receiving a costume: Milena, Agragena, and Nadezda. I would not expect all of those to be coming out in the same month. We are going to be seeing the Magic Tower reappearing in the month of April. I believe it actually comes out next week, but do not expect all of those heroes to be coming out at the same time. We should definitely see the epic and the rare hero, and I'm guessing maybe 3 or 4 of the legendary heroes, including the costume. There's going to be new bosses in the tower stages. There's going to be a summon update. So for the Magic Tower, when receiving an event legendary hero, there will also be a 20% chance to receive 1 extra event legendary hero. There's going to be a summon chest, more than likely when you get 10 of the summons for that portal, and the classic legendary heroes have been removed from the summon portal. So you will no longer get trolled in the Magic Tower portal. If you see the legendary icon, it will not be a season 1 hero. So that's all the information on the new Magic Carpet family coming out. Next up, we've got probably the least exciting thing in this version 76 update. There is a new Alliance war rule called Skyfire. Yes, that is right. Dragons are coming to war, unfortunately. This will be starting on April 23rd. There's a blurb here where they say they are trying to keep the core game aspects in play without the dragons having a huge impact. Obviously, that is not the case, or they would not be instituting dragons into the gameplay for war. I think we all saw this coming eventually, and here we are. Assist dragons are enabled for all teams in this Alliance war. Each dragon can be used once when attacking. Attacking assist dragons are more powerful than defending assist dragons. Attacking assist dragons gain 10% more spirit bonus, 10% more damage, and 10% more healing each time you use them. Attacking assist dragons gain mana when shields of the respective element are matched. Defending assist dragons gain a small amount of mana each turn when heroes of the respective element are hit. If you participated in the 4-star air support raid tournament a couple weeks ago, then this is going to be old news for you. You probably already experienced this. But for those who did not participate in that 4-star air support raid tournament, it is definitely recommended to have your dragon on your defense for the color of your tank, because that dragon is going to go off a lot more frequently if that happens. Once that tank gets taken out, then the dragon's not going to be able to gain any mana, at least according to the description here, unless if you have a second color of the same color as the tank. So that will definitely be interesting to see how that affects people sorting out their defenses. All right, enough about dragons. Next up, we have the Mimic family. This is going to be a new family of heroes coming into the game. All Mimic heroes receive Mimic Loot passive as a family bonus. Mimic Loot passive gives a chance for extra loot when completing map or quest levels, or defeating an enemy in horde levels of Monster Island. Chances and rewards increase with the energy cost of the level. Mimic heroes need to be fully ascended and leveled up to benefit from the passive. That third bullet point is definitely interesting because I think most people would try to take advantage of this during Atlantis Rises or any other seasons that have lower flag counts, and if it's reduced flag counts, will the chances and rewards be for the original cost of the flags of those levels or the reduced flag cost? I don't know the answer to that. If anybody in beta or if anybody knows the answer to that, definitely comment down below so that we all know. And if I find that information out, then I will make a comment as well. Experience Mimic. Hero with a variant for each element. Each variant has a different passive unique for each element. Experience Mimic passive gives an extra chance for trainer heroes and low rarity heroes. So that is going to be another type of a hero that you can have on your team when you're farming. Hero League is going to be coming back. League advantages and disadvantages added. Heroes of feature families now receive league advantages that boost them in battles in addition to the stat increase. They will get minus 15% damage from the non-feature families, plus 30% increase for any healing received, and 25% extra chance to resist all status ailments, mana reductions, and buff dispels. Heroes of the non-featured families receive disadvantages which hinder them in battles, minus 10% accuracy against heroes of featured families, minus 30% decrease for any healing received, and minus 15% mana generation. Removed the difficulty bonus from scoring, and various smaller, says UX improvements, but I assume that means UI improvements. So that is definitely interesting as far as the featured families having more of an effect in this. And the reason I like that is because it is going to basically kind of take out some of the meta heroes that are in the game, like the Garrison Guard family members, Bernadette, and other heroes that are not in those featured families, which I would hope that Garrison Guard family members are not included in Hero League, at least for the beginning parts. So that will definitely be interesting. Next up, we've got the Harvester update, renamed to Boosters. All Harvesters have been renamed to Boosters to bring more unity to the item group. General updates to Boosters, they will have a duration of 2 days, no limit to usage during story map event. Updated Boosters, there will be a food booster with a 300% increase to food from story map stages. There's an iron booster with the same 300% increase. Quartermaster's booster, increase the chance of specific ascension items from story map stages. Adventurer's kits 150%, strong rope 150%, practice sword and rugged clothes also 150%. I think adventurer kits are definitely going to be the ones that people are most excited about, especially during Atlantis Rises when the chances of those are that much higher. Alchemist's booster, increase the chance for the specific crafting items from the story map stages. Grimoire Dust, Midnight Roots, Orichalcum Nuggets, and Dragon Bones are all 150% increase. Recruit boosters, A 300% increase to recruits from story stages, storage overflow. Recruits going over storage limit will be converted to recruits decrees. This is a new item. Recruit decrees are similar to food and iron crates. They're going to store recruits in inventory via decrees that can be used by consuming them from the inventory. So that's also going to be similar to the Dragonspire egg crate. So that's pretty cool. And then there's going to be an Omnia booster. This will give 150% increase to food and iron from story map stages and a 50% increase to all items from map stages and recruits. So definitely cool on the booster stuff so that we can make farming a little bit more beneficial. There is going to be an epic troop summon update. There is going to be a small chance to receive a daily featured legendary troop. I believe that's going to be a 0.2% chance of getting a legendary troop, so it's not great, but definitely nice to have the at least possibility of getting a legendary troop. Here's another big update that I think everybody's going to be excited about: the wanted chest cooldown stages, which is going to be after version 76's force, which has not happened yet. Monster and hero wanted chest skip cost now decreases with time, and the cooldown will be changed from 23 hours to 12 hours. Some other quality of life improvements will be the collect all button added to the Time Saver VIP users. So that's only going to be if you have the Time Saver VIP, and it should still work when you get that free 10 minutes of Time Saver VIP when you watch the video every day. There will be a resource bubble added to the stronghold and the Dragonspire building so that you can collect all resources, including iron, food, and recruits, or dragonstones and fish in Dragonspire. If either the stronghold or Dragonspire is under construction, if you're leveling it up, then selecting the building will show a button to collect all. There will be an auto level up, which you can select all 1-star heroes if available to complete the last level as needed. So that is going to be it from an update perspective. There are quite a few improvements and fixes here. I'm not going to read all of them specifically, as most of them are really just technical issues in the game. Let me know what you all are most excited about. For me, definitely the Magic Carpet family with the Magic Tower coming back next week, and the Mimic family and the boosters that are going to be coming into the game. I'm very excited about that because farming is pretty time intensive. So the fact that it's going to be more beneficial and maybe be able to spend less time doing it. Food and iron always seems to be in short supply these days because of the high cost of limit breaking and add-on emblems and masterclass emblems. So the more food and iron we can get, the better. And backpacks and recruits are always in short supply for me also. So definitely looking forward to those updates. And without further ado, I am going to show the release code on the screen now. Thank you to all who have made it to the end of the video so that you could get that. And if you are not already subscribed, definitely consider doing so. Like I said, I put out all sorts of content, including my twice a week war hits, daily raid tournament battles, strategy videos, ranking videos, update videos like this, all sorts of stuff. So definitely something that you'll be able to find helpful. This code will get you 500 gems and 10 epic troop tokens. And again, it will only be available for the first 500 people who use this code. I am sorry if you were not able to get to it in time. This is something new that Empires and Puzzles is giving content creators the ability to do. So definitely really exciting that they are allowing us to do it. And we're hoping that this will be a semi-regular or regular thing. We have asked for more codes to be able to be given, even if it's just a slightly less of a reward. That way more people can benefit from it. And that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it or found it helpful. And if you did, hit that like button. Make sure you sub to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.